Caswell Senior, born October 27, 1986, and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Known professionally as Casanova, is an American rapper. In 2016, Casanova made his first original song, Don't Run. He is signed to Roc Nation. In 2020, he was indicted on RICO charges alongside 17 others, due to various criminal activities which his Bloods gang, untouchable guerrilla Stone Nation, allegedly participated in. He is of Jamaican and Haitian descent. At age 18, he was imprisoned on Rikers Island, where he formed a close bond with his cellmate, who was later discovered to be rapper A$AP Rocky. On December 1, 2020, prosecutors from the Southern District of New York Federal Court declared a warrant for the arrest of Casanova, who they alleged was a leader within the untouchable guerrilla Stone Nation gang. He was among the 18 alleged members of the untouchable guerrilla Stone Nation gang, charged in connection with various racketeering, murder, narcotics, firearms and fraud offenses, officials said. The acting U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss said. As alleged in the indictment, members of Guerrilla Stone committed terrible acts of violence, trafficked in narcotics, and even engaged in brazen fraud by exploiting benefits programs meant to provide assistance in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The FBI apprehended 17 of the gang members, but Casanova was not detained, and an arrest warrant was issued for him. On December 2, 2020. Casanova has pleaded guilty in several federal racketeering cases, in which the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York claims the rapper had a leadership role in the untouchable guerrilla Stone Nation Bloods gang. Casanova pleaded guilty to one count of conspiring to conduct and participate in the conduct of the affairs of a criminal enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity, and another count of conspiring to distribute over 100 kilograms of marijuana. Under RICO, a person who has committed at least 2 acts of racketeering activity, drawn from a list of 35 crimes, 27 federal crimes and 8 state crimes, within a 10-year period, can be charged with racketeering, as such acts are related in one of 4 specified ways to an enterprise. Those found guilty of racketeering can be fined up to $25,000 and sentenced to 20 years in prison per racketeering count. In addition, the racketeer must forfeit all ill-gotten gains and interest in any business gained through a pattern of racketeering activity. According to the U.S. Attorney's statement, Casanova admitted with his guilty plea to shooting at someone with whom he was having a gambling dispute at a Florida party in July 2020. He also admitted to participation in marijuana trafficking and a 2018 robbery. The maximum prison sentence for the 2 counts is 60 years, with a mandatory minimum of 5 years in prison. Sentencing is scheduled to take place on December 6. According to Casanova's lawyer James Casaros, the previous charges of attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon were dismissed. Casanova accepted responsibility for his conduct, which was possession with intent to sell marijuana, and the robbery of a young lady in a diner, who was filming him with her phone. Casaros wrote to Pitchfork. We hope that our presentation to the court in advance of sentencing will illuminate the facts and circumstances surrounding this case, and present Casanova for the person that he really is. Like 12 of his co-defendants, Casanova, an accomplished recording artist and performer, now stands convicted of playing a leadership role in Guerrilla Stone, a particularly violent Bloods gang that operates throughout New York and across the country. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said in a statement. In addition to his supervisory role, Casanova was an active hands-on participant in the gang's senseless violence, including a shooting in Miami, and contributing to a robbery at a Manhattan diner. Pitchfork has reached out to the U.S. Attorney's office for comment. As he prepares to find out his fate this December, the co-defendant of the 35-year-old's Donnie Love Gillard was just sentenced to over 20 years for racketeering. It's been noted that prosecutors sought between 20 to 24 years after the 31-year-old, who they've described as the godfather of the money gang cave of Guerrilla Stone, as well as the acting street leader, was linked to a number of crimes, including attempted murder. The fraud scheme connected to the COVID-19 pandemic and trafficking hundreds of pounds of marijuana. Gillard's leadership role meant that he was responsible for ensuring that as many reports followed the gang's rules, including retaliating against rival gang members who threatened the gang's narcotics dealing or its overall reputation and stature. The group of federal prosecutors wrote in a sentencing brief. They continued, Gillard was responsible for ensuring that his reports learned the Guerrilla Stone oath and its various rules, and he played a role in recruiting young members to the violent gang. Another of Casanova's co-defendants pleaded guilty to his racketeering charges, with the name Isaiah Santos, believed to be a lower-ranking Guerrilla Stone member, was accused of drug trafficking and gun possession. He's expected to be sentenced in February of 2023, while the Brooklyn rapper is due back in court on December 16, after admitting to partaking in a July 2020 shooting in Florida, a 2018 New York City robbery, and trafficking over 100 kilograms of marijuana. Outside of his criminal activity, Casanova has been able to dominate the music industry and amass an extensive net worth. Due to his success, he has been able to amass an estimated net worth of $4 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. This number comes from album sales and contract negotiations. Casanova currently is facing up to 60 years in prison. Do you think Casanova deserves to spend such a long period of time in jail? Tell us what you think in the comments section. Kindly hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell to join this community, so you will get notified when we post tales of crime stories.